Hey guys, I wasn't originally going to make this video. I was just going to make a community post and kind of explain what I wanted to explain, and I realized I had too many things to talk about. So, I need to just quickly go over, why this stuff is happening, because we do have a reason. There is a reason why the update is not actually really an update. I'm going to go over Moonton's response, and then I'm also going to go over why I don't think this is actually that much of a bad thing compared to what some people are making out to be. I understand why everyone's really upset. I know I was really annoyed when it was delayed. It's been delayed for like 20 days, 20 something days now, maybe like 25 is my approximation, but I could be wrong once again. But it's been about that time. And I understand why people are really upset, but I don't think that this is actually a bad thing. But I'll elaborate more in a second. So if I get messages every day, multiple times a day, and I just have to make a video on it so people stop asking me. I'll be completely honest. But let's go over Moonton's response quickly. So Moonton essentially said, both on the official YouTube, maybe also Reddit, I didn't check, but on the official YouTube and the official Discord, they talked about it. They said, following our recent update announcement, we've received a lot of feedback and suggestions regarding the current version. We'd like to take the opportunity to provide some clarifications. Due to the App Store review process not yet being completed, we're unable to make significant changes to the current version at this time. As a result, only focus on providing the best possible content that does not require a version update through the store. And then they said that they're still working on it and it will come out eventually. So lots of people have been asking for a notice. This is like the sixth notice we've gotten, and it makes a lot of sense. So the update that we're getting, if we go over here, are essentially changes to numbers. They're changes to things that they just to go in, change, and it doesn't matter. They don't have to apply it through Apple and be like, hey, this is a brand new thing, you have to add it. Instead, they could just slightly tweak it. And there's stuff like the greed skin, if I can find it here. The greed skin that was already in the files already, so they could just easily, introduce that, right? While something like the gear plan system or the gear saving system, which I know everyone was excited about and is really frustrated is not coming in this update, that requires a full version change because that is something that needs to be actually added to the game. So things like new heroes have to be applied through Apple and take a lot longer than something like this being added. Because, I mean, what did they do? They added stuff that was already in the files, but they just like activated it. At least to my knowledge, I could be wrong about that, but that's what I understand. And then they changed some numbers, and that's essentially what the update is. So, this is all they can do, basically. The reason why I don't think it's that bad is because the alternative to this is to not have anything. Would you guys rather not have anything? Because that is the other alternative, right? This is not the full update. I know. I know it's frustrating, but when you literally can't do anything, and they definitely seem to have a plan for the actual update to be released in the next week or two, because I have all the banner dates for global right now. There's like 10 of them this month. We have all of those, so which I'll make a video on in the future. We have all of those, so it seems like they are planning on this being something that's actually going to go through pretty soon. Is at least my assumption here, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So just to clear it up, essentially they're changing things that they can change. They're not able to change that much. We haven't had anything for 20 days, 25 days, right? I'm too optimistic. I know I'm a very optimistic person, or at least I'm not one to get upset very often. But like clearly they're releasing the update. I don't think it's like clearly they're going to release it as soon as possible. But right now they're releasing what they can, and they're trying. And that's what I think we should focus on instead of, we're missing out on content that was announced. Yes, it's frustrating, but we've been told why many, many times, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. So maybe that's my perspective. I know it's very frustrating, but we got to remain civil and see what's happening here continuously. I do expect it to be fixed in about a week or two. But yeah, so just had to make a quick announcement or whatever. I'm very tired. I haven't got to sleep yet. It's been like forever. So, whoops. And yeah, take care, guys. Destined signing out.